Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Please excuse Representative Levitt and Representative Theringer.
Members are excused. The member from the 35th, Representative Griffey.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Please excuse Representative Eslick.
Members are excused. The member from the 35th District, Representative Couture.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move to suspend the House rules to refer IL 26-638 and IL 26-001 to the Education Committee with instructions to promptly schedule public hearings on the initiatives consistent with the public notice requirements in House Rule 26A.
It has been moved and seconded that the House rules be suspended to refer IL 26-638 and IL 26-001 to the Education Committee with instructions to promptly schedule public hearings on initiatives consistent with the public notice requirements in House Rule 26A. Under House Rule 16D, you have the opportunity for brief remarks. Representative Couture, you have up to 3 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Article 2, Section 1 of our state's Constitution states, "The people reserve to themselves the power to propose bills, laws, and to enact or reject the same at the polls independent of the legislature." It goes on to state, "The first power reserved by the people is the initiative." And with respect to initiatives by the people to the legislature, it provides, "Such initiative measures shall take precedence over all other measures in the legislature except for appropriations bills." These words, deliberately included in our state's Constitution, Mr. Speaker, must mean something. They impose a duty upon us, the legislature, to give effect to these words. We should at the very least formally consider all of these measures submitted to us for consideration by over 400,000 Washingtonians. The means by which the legislature formally considers proposed policy is through a public hearing. And because initiatives take precedence over regular policy bills, the public hearing in the House for initiatives should occur promptly upon certification by the Secretary of State and this House of Representatives. It has already been publicly announced, however, that no public hearing will be scheduled in the House for these initiatives. The House will extend no formal consideration, let alone precedence, to any of them. And that is why I'm forced today to move to suspend regular House rules for the purpose of instructing the Education Committee to promptly schedule public hearings on the initiatives in order to comply with our constitutional duty, Mr. Speaker. I can anticipate your concern about taking time in this short session to hold public hearings on initiatives which do not address the budget mess the state is facing. But, Mr. Speaker, these initiatives address policies impacting the rights of female student athletes and parents in our state to direct the care and upbringing of their children. And these are not trivial matters. Further, Mr. Speaker, the Constitution's directive to extend precedence to initiatives is unequivocal and unconditional. I hope you join me in fulfilling the constitutional duty that we both have today.
Are there further remarks from the member from the 34th, Representative Fitzgibbon?
Thank you, Mr.
You have
Speaker.
up to 3 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise to ask for your no vote on this motion to suspend the House rules. Mr. Speaker, permission to read from the state constitution.
Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. If you proceed to the next two sentences of Section 1 of the Constitution of the State of Washington, after that shall take precedence sentence that the member from the 35th referenced, if any such initiative measures shall be enacted by the legislature, it shall be subject to the referendum petition, or it may be enacted and referred by the legislature to the people for approval or rejection at the next regular election. If it is rejected, or if no action is taken upon it by the legislature before the end of such regular session, the Secretary of State shall submit it to the people for approval or rejection at the next ensuing regular election. Mr. Speaker, the drafters of Amendment 7 to the state constitution and the voters of the state of Washington in 1911 who approved that amendment explicitly contemplated the option of the legislature to take no action on an initiative to the legislature, providing for the procedure by which that measure, if no action were taken by the legislature, would go before the voters for their approval or rejection. There are many provisions in our state constitution that provide explicit direction to the legislature about our legislative procedures. For example, the keeping of the journal of our proceedings, or the manner of election of your office, Mr. Speaker, or the office of the Chief Clerk. However, our Amendment 7 to the state constitution, which was adopted by the voters in 1911, providing the process by which an initiative to the legislature shall be contemplated by this body or not contemplated by this body, very clearly said that we can act on it or we can take no action on it. So I believe it is very consistent with both the intent and the letter of our state constitution for us to either act or not act on an initiative to the legislature.
Are there further remarks? Seeing none, the question before the House is the adoption of the motion to suspend the House rules to refer IL 26 Tact 638 and IL 26 Tact 001 to the Education Committee with instructions to promptly schedule public hearings on initiatives consistent with the public notice requirements in House Rule 26 Alpha. A recorded roll call vote has been requested. The Speaker is about to start the roll call machine. The Speaker has started the roll call machine. Has every member voted? Does any member wish to change their vote? The Speaker is about to lock the roll call machine. The Speaker has locked the roll call machine. Clerk will take the record.
Mr. Speaker, there are 38 yeas, 57 nays, 3 excused.
The motion is not adopted.